ACT Leader David Seymour is the bill's architect and joins us now from Parliament. Good evening, Minister. Thanks for your time. What was it like walking out there to see tens of thousands of Kiwis protesting against you and your bill?
They're actually protesting against a bunch of things, including a lot of other government policies, but I accept that to some extent it's about the Treaty Principles Bill. I actually thought it was a fantastic day for New Zealand because while there may have been tens of thousands, and we won't argue about the estimate, we know that now millions of New Zealanders have the opportunity to make submissions to the Select Committee on the Treaty Principles Bill. This is the first time that all New Zealanders have had an equal say about what our treaty means and what our constitutional future holds for us.
And so over the next 6 months, Parliament's going to have submissions that are available. Do you think those submissions are going to convince the likes of National and New Zealand First to change their mind?
Well, in a democracy, it's only the people that can convince politicians to change their mind. And I'm open to changing my mind too. It may be that people can show why the treaty delivering equal rights for all New Zealanders is not the best way forward for our country together, but I doubt it. I think it's more likely that people submitting will say, actually, this is not the demon that it's been made out to be by some in media and some who would like to portray it in all sorts of ways. It simply says our treaty is a wonderful document that says we have equal rights, and that, along with people's support, might just change their mind.
Based on what your coalition partners have said, though, it's not going to pass. So why are you flogging this dying horse?
That's your way of looking at it. My view is that the idea that each person gets their voice heard and can submit about what our treaty principles are, about the lens through which we view the Treaty of Waitangi from modern times, is actually a major change. It's a first in the history of our country. For too long you've been told if you're not a self-appointed expert, a lawyer, iwi leader or something like that, then you don't have a view. However, you still have to live under these rules. Now everyone has a say.
Can I just ask, did you consult with Maori or iwi or Maori lawyers or any Maori experts when you drafted this bill?
I consulted with lots of people, but I didn't categorise any of them by their ancestry. But
did you speak to anyone who's got specific knowledge of the treaty who is Maori? Is there a Maori viewpoint and a Maori perspective in the way that your bill is written?
I'll answer your question. The answer is yes, but I think we've got to stop looking at people through that lens of ancestry. That's what's so wrong and so toxic that's grown up over the last few decades. And the reason I'm doing this bill is to say actually universal human rights are more important.
Right, we've got to leave it there. Thank you very much for your time this evening, Minister.
Thank you.
That is the ACT Party Leader, David Seymour.